All right, before we get too long here, I do want to make sure I get to the Mrs. question of the week, because Mrs. Tiberius does have a question for everyone. So, tomorrow is a Friday the 13th. A lot of people are superstitious about Friday the 13th. So, she was wondering, are any of you guys, A, superstitious about Friday the 13th, or B, do you have any other superstitions or things you're superstitious about? You know, we hear this time about a lot of athletes and things like that, like when they're on like a winning streak, they don't wash their uniform because they're afraid they'll wash out the good luck or something. Or they don't, change their haircut or shave their face or something while they're on a winning streak. Do you guys have any superstitions? Do you guys watch Friday the 13th on Friday the 13th? Like, is that a thing? I'm not overly superstitious. Just people when you drive by cemeteries, right? You like hold your breath or, cross your fingers as you go over the railroad tracks or something. There's all kinds of superstitions out there that people act out and believe in. Barkman thinks in some Spanish-speaking countries, Tuesday the 13th is the bad luck one. Interesting. Friday's more convenient, though, all right? If we're going to have bad luck, can we do it on a Friday? Because at least I've got the weekend to get over it. Olympus is not superstitious, but he does love a good 11:11 on a clock. There you go. That's another little thing that people pay attention to. I've done that one a few times, right? Making a wish on 11:11 or things like that. I've done that a couple times with people who are out like, oh, it's 11:11, make a wish. And I'm like, all right, I'll play along. Carissa, your mom was born on Friday the 13th. You were born with the genetic disorder. Not superstition, but just a coincidence. Okay. That's a fun little thing. What do we got going on here? DJ's going to be going live in just a couple minutes, testing out the new Star Trek Infinite game. I figured he would. I figured he would. I'm not superstitious, I'm just a little stitious. There you go. Lightning Hawk doesn't do spooky stuff. Okay. Lloyd doesn't do anything either. Samo, Friday the 13th was the day work stopped in 2020, never to be seen again. March 13th was a Friday, wasn't it? I think that was the thing, right? March 13th, 2020. I'm pretty sure that was a Friday. Yes, it was. Because I was in the middle of completing a training session, and that was going to be our final exam for that training, was Friday the 13th. And COVID happened, and they were basically like, yeah, this training isn't happening because this new area we were going to move into isn't happening because of coronavirus, and everything's getting shut down, and everybody go home. Take your computer, go home. You're all working from home now, and you're all doing the exact same job you had before. So that was a particularly bad Friday the 13th. So I can completely understand everything that happened with you. Oh, theater. Yes, theater actors have a lot of traditions. They call them traditions. They're really superstitions. Is 11:11 a.m. and p.m. or just p.m.? I don't think it matters, Barkman. I think you can do it on either. Ryan, there's a particular player in your alliance that you use your Venom on, and then it tends to pay out lots of Hammer shards when you cash that in. Okay. I mean, you found a glitch in the Matrix, right? Just keep running with it. Just keep running with it. Bad Wolf's superstition is avoiding things that might have to force him to interact with Scopely customer service. Well, I get that too. Your sister likes to make fun of superstitions on days like tomorrow. Okay. I can certainly see that too.